Hello, my friend, and welcome back to Silver Bite and Smile. What if I told you there's a secret weapon for your oral health, one that you already have right in your own home? It's not some expensive gadget or a complicated diet. It's simple, it's clear, and it can completely transform how your mouth feels every single day. Stick around to discover 5 water-wise secrets that will help you rediscover comfort in every sip and bite and keep your smile shining bright. So go on, grab your favorite mug of tea, get comfortable in your coziest chair, and let's talk about the magic of hydration. Our first secret is about turning your own kitchen tap into a fountain of youth for your mouth. I think we've all been there. That feeling where your mouth is so dry, a simple cracker feels like a mouthful of sand. Or you're trying to tell a story to your grandkids, and your tongue feels sticky, making it hard to get the words out. It's more than just a little annoyance. It's a sign that your mouth is thirsty, and a thirsty mouth can be an unhealthy one. You see, the single most important defense your mouth has is saliva. Think of it as your body's own natural mouthwash. When you're well hydrated, you produce plenty of this amazing stuff. Saliva does so much more than just wet your food. It actively washes away stray food particles that would otherwise get stuck around your teeth or under your dentures. It neutralizes the harmful acids from food and drinks that can eat away at your precious enamel. And it's packed with minerals like calcium and phosphate that help rebuild and strengthen your teeth. So, every time you drink a simple glass of plain, cool water, you're not just quenching your thirst. You're giving your body the raw material it needs to produce this liquid gold. You're funding your mouth's own personal security team. It's the easiest, cheapest, and most fundamental thing you can do for your oral health after 60. It's an act of profound self-care, and you deserve that comfort. But I know what you might be thinking. What if plain water just feels a little, well, plain? Don't you worry. Our next secret transforms hydration into a delicious treat that's just as good for your smile. This next idea is all about a simple, refreshing philosophy. Eat your water for a juicier, healthier smile. I remember sitting on my grandmother's porch on a hot August afternoon, and she'd bring out a plate of chilled watermelon wedges. The sweetness, the sheer watery crispness of it. It was more refreshing than any drink. We can bring that same delightful experience into our daily meals. Think about the satisfying, loud crunch of a cucumber, the crisp snap of a celery stick, or the juicy burst of a ripe tomato in a salad. These aren't just delicious additions to your plate, they are hydration powerhouses. A single cucumber, for example, is about 96% water. That's like eating a glass of water, but with added vitamins and fiber. For our smiles, this is a double win. First, the high water content contributes to your overall hydration, helping to keep that vital saliva flowing. This is especially wonderful if you find it hard to drink enough water throughout the day. Second, the texture of these foods provides a gentle, mechanical cleaning. As you chew on a crisp apple slice or a carrot stick, the fibrous texture helps to lightly scrub the surfaces of your teeth, disturbing plaque before it has a chance to harden. And for those of us with sensitive gums or dental work, many of these water-rich foods, like melons or berries, are wonderfully soft and easy to chew, providing hydration without any strain. It's a way to make every bite a hydrating, smile-friendly moment. If these ideas are already giving you a little spark of inspiration for a more comfortable smile, would you do me a small favor and tap that like button? It's a small click for you, but it helps other friends just like us find these tips and feel better too. Thank you so much for that. Now, eating our water is a fantastic strategy, but let's be honest, our days are often punctuated by comforting drinks. So, what about our favorite morning ritual? This next secret might just change how you enjoy your daily cup. Let's talk about how to make your favorite morning ritual work for your smile, not against it. For so many of us, the day doesn't truly begin until we've had that first, warm, fragrant cup of coffee or tea. It's more than a drink. It's a ceremony. It's the quiet moment before the house wakes up, the comforting chat with a friend over a steaming mug. I would never suggest you give that up, but we need to be smart about it. The caffeine in our beloved coffee and black tea is a diuretic. In simple terms, it makes your body get rid of water more quickly, which can lead to dehydration. When you're dehydrated, your saliva production drops, and we're right back to that dry, sticky mouth feeling that makes our teeth and gums so vulnerable. And of course, these dark-colored drinks are famous for staining our teeth over time, dulling the brightness of our smiles. So what's the secret? It's a simple rule of 1 for 1. For every cup of coffee or tea you enjoy, follow it up with a glass of water. Think of it as rinsing your system and your smile at the same time. The water rehydrates you, counteracting the effects of the caffeine. It also helps to rinse away the staining compounds before they have a chance to settle on your enamel. And here's a little bonus tip. If you're a tea lover, consider adding some green tea to your routine. Green tea contains compounds called polyphenols that are fantastic for oral health because they can actually help control the growth of harmful bacteria in your mouth. So, you can absolutely keep your comforting ritual. Just be mindful, follow it with water, and you'll be balancing pleasure with protection. We've covered what to drink, but how and when we drink can make all the difference, especially when it comes to protecting our teeth throughout the day. And this next secret is a true game changer. Here's the kicker, my fellow food lover. This secret is about giving your smile a much-needed rest and a rinse for powerful, all-day protection. Think about this scenario for a moment. You pour yourself a nice glass of iced tea with lemon and sugar, or maybe a fizzy soda, and you set it on the table next to your chair. You spend the afternoon reading a book, watching a show, and taking a little sip every 10 or 15 minutes. It seems so harmless, right? You're not gulping it down. But from your teeth's perspective, this is one of the most damaging things we can do. Every single time you take a sip of something acidic or sugary, and that includes many popular diet sodas, juices, and even sports drinks, you're launching what dentists call an acid attack. The environment in your mouth becomes acidic, which starts to soften and dissolve the minerals right out of your tooth enamel. It takes your saliva about 20 to 30 minutes of uninterrupted time to neutralize that acid and start the repair process, which is called remineralization. So if you're sipping that drink every 15 minutes, your mouth never gets a chance to recover. It stays in an acidic, enamel-weakening state for hours on end. The secret, then, is strategic sipping. Enjoy those special drinks, the lemonade, the soda, the sweet tea, with your meals. When you have them as part of a meal, you're chewing other foods, which stimulates more saliva to help buffer the acid. Then, when the meal is over, rinse your mouth with plain water and give your smile a break. For sipping throughout the day, stick to plain water, sparkling water, or maybe a simple herbal tea without sugar. This one change in timing, from constant grazing to scheduled enjoying, costs nothing and takes no extra effort, but it provides a powerful shield for your teeth all day long. And this brings us to our final, and perhaps most surprising secret. It's not just about what you drink during the day, but about how your body uses that hydration overnight to repair and protect your smile. Our final water-wise secret is all about protecting your mouth while you sleep with one simple, elegant bedside habit. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a mouth that feels like cotton? That dry, scratchy feeling in your throat that makes you cough, and a tongue that feels glued to the roof of your mouth. It's a deeply uncomfortable feeling, and for many of us, it's a nightly reality. As we get older, our saliva production naturally decreases a bit. But more importantly, many common medications, for blood pressure, for allergies, for pain, have dry mouth, or xerostomia, as a primary side effect. At night, this problem becomes much, much worse. While you sleep, your saliva flow drops to its lowest point. If you're already prone to dry mouth, your mouth can become an ideal incubator for the bacteria that cause tooth decay and gum disease. Without the protective washing and neutralizing action of saliva, these bacteria multiply rapidly, producing acids that attack your teeth and irritate your gums for hours on end, completely undisturbed. This is especially dangerous if you have crowns, bridges, implants, or dentures, as the areas where they meet your natural gums are particularly vulnerable. So, here is the beautifully simple secret. Keep a covered carafe of water and a glass right on your nightstand. Make it a non-negotiable part of your bedtime environment. When you inevitably wake up during the night, even just for a moment, take a sip of water. You don't need to drink the whole glass. Just a single gentle sip is enough to moisten your mouth, soothe your throat, wash away some of those lingering bacteria, and provide immediate relief to your dry oral tissues. It's a tiny act that disrupts that harmful nighttime environment. It's you, in the quiet of the night, actively defending your smile. From that first glass in the morning to that last vital sip at night, you now have a full toolkit to make hydration your greatest ally for oral health. You see? It isn't about following a set of complicated rules or denying yourself the things you enjoy. It's about understanding the gentle power of water and using it wisely. It's about these simple, nourishing habits that help you rediscover comfort in every single sip and every single bite, keeping that wonderful smile of yours healthy and bright. You have worked hard your whole life, and you absolutely deserve meals that delight your taste buds and a smile that feels strong and confident. I would truly love to hear from you. Which of these 5 water-wise secrets resonated with you the most? Is there one you think you might try starting tonight? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed our time together today and would like more simple tips to help you eat well and smile with confidence, be sure to subscribe to Silver Bite and Smile. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next week.